Move to Scott Larmand and Anthony Landry. Scott Larmand and Anthony Landry. We see you online, Scott.
Yes. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon, I should say. Thank you, Chair Lewis and Garlick, and all the members of the Joint Committee on Education. My name is Scott Larmand. I'm the chapter president and executive board member for SEIU 888. I'm a teacher and I represent Lowell Day Nursery. We're a national and NAEYC, a National Association for the Education of Young Children Center, nonprofit, established in 1889. We're very, very old. And today I'm bringing my 35 years of experience serving vulnerable families and children in the greater Lowell area to ask you to support the House Bill 489 and the Senate Bill 301. I know many of my colleagues today have said in the chamber today how before the pandemic, everything was dire. We were struggling to find adequate personnel, professional people to attract them to the field. During COVID, we were called the backbone of the workforce. Everybody couldn't go to work on the front lines unless we were here to take care of their children. As we clawed our way back, we were called the linchpin of the recovery. And now it's just, we're back to the old reality that we always used to have of trying to find quality people and trying to find ways to keep the people that we have. Now that we're back online, everything seems to be great. The old attitude seems to be taking over. What we need to do is congratulate you on your work and your attention you've given to early educators in Massachusetts, and to ask you to support.
Is he frozen?
Well, of the Commonwealth, because I know once the domino falls, once our domino falls, it'll be a cascading effect, and everybody will feel the effect of lack of childcare. So we ask you to please again support favorably on House Bill 49 and Senate Bill 301. Thank you so much for your time and opportunity to speak today.
Thank you, Scott. At this time, we turn to Anthony Landry.
Chair Lewis, Chair Garlick, thank you very much for your time today. My name is Anthony Landry. I'm the political director of SEIU Local 888, here to support bills H.498 and S.301. We at Local 888 are proud to represent the workers at Lowell Day Nursery and numerous other early education facilities in the Commonwealth. The early educators we represent are some of the most selfless people I've ever represented. Their job truly is a calling to prepare the Commonwealth's most valued commodity, its children, to become the future first responders, doctors, athletes, artists, elected officials, educators, leaders, or whatever path they choose to take in life. Those initial dreams are often planted and nurtured by our early educators. While these incredible people further our children's education, imagination, and dreams, they must also face a reality at the end of their workday. How will I put food on the table for myself and my children? How will I find affordable housing? Will I have enough money to keep the electricity on? These questions are being asked by a majority of our early education workers, some of whom, such as Scott Larmand, have been asking them for decades. These are people with college degrees who could easily choose another field of work and would never ask themselves the daily questions of survival that I previously stated if they went to those jobs. They are pillars of the community who are dedicated to the growth of our children's creative and analytical growth. They put the children and community's need ahead of their own. They should not have to do that. They should not put themselves in financial and personal harm's way to provide these essential services to our communities. What we are seeing now is what we have been facing since 2020. The essential fields who put themselves in harm's way are seeing the dedication to them not in the same dedication that they provide to their students. We are seeing a sharp decline in not only applicants, but those who are selflessly performing their jobs and finally leaving for other fields of work. ARPA funding provided temporary relief for these workers. We need much more stable pathways and permanent solutions to maintain the staffing and to entice the most talented of our generation for workers to apply to these positions.